It is no secret the Aurora Police Department is in desperate need of reform, and the mayor and city manager believe that change will be sparked with what happens tonight. City Council is expected to vote on a new police chief, a new leader who will take the reins of a department that cannot seem to avoid headlines.
I have a right to stop you because you're being suspicious.
August 24th, 2019, nearly 1 year ago, a violent struggle with Elijah McClain, a man who had committed no crime. A dark day, but one that would begin to shine a light on a department ripe for change. A few months later in December, the public would learn of Aurora Police Officer Nate Meyer, who was found by his fellow officers passed out drunk at the wheel of his patrol car. Officers on scene treated it as a medical emergency, never investigating whether Meyer was drunk. Though he was suspended and demoted, Meyer was never charged or fired. 3 other officers would face charges and discipline for drunk driving after that. Annette Brooke was suspended after hitting a concrete barrier. Joshua Teeples fired after pleading guilty to hitting a car in Castle Rock and taking off. And Jared Dozier was fired after he hit a tree in Colorado Springs. When nationwide protests in June reinvigorated the calls for justice in Elijah McClain's death, the governor ordered the investigation to be reopened. The city launched its own internal investigation, and the FBI indicated it's looking at a potential civil rights investigation into McClain's death. 1 officer resigned, and 2 others were fired for posing for pictures next to the spot where McClain struggled with officers. An officer involved with that struggle also got the boot for texting a ha-ha in response to those photos. In July, it was revealed another Aurora officer was fired for not helping a woman he had detained for 21 minutes after she had fallen in his patrol car. And just this weekend, Aurora officers made headlines again after they forced a family to the ground, even handcuffing kids after they'd mistakenly identified the family's car as stolen.